Today we're going to start talking about multiplying matrices. So the first thing we need to look at is how we multiply. So we're going to multiply the rows times the columns. So you can only multiply if the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. Make sure that is in your notes. So for these two matrices, we have a 2 by 3 matrix and a 3 by 2. So since we have 3 columns in the first matrix and 3 rows in the second matrix, we can multiply. So since the inners match, we can multiply. The answer will be the outers, which is a 2 by 2. That's going to be the dimension of our answer. So let's look at an example. So if we're multiplying 2 times -1, or 2, -1, 3, 4 by 3, -9, 2, 5, 7, -6. To do so, we're going to multiply the first row by the first column in the other matrix. And then we're going to add the two together. So we'll do 2 times 3 plus -1 times 5. Second row, 2 times -9 plus -1 times -7, or positive 7, sorry. And then the last element will be 2 times 2 and -1 times -6. We add those two things together. Then we're going to take 3, 4 and multiply it. So we'll multiply 3 by times 3 and 4 by, and then add that to 4 times 5. Then we'll take 3 times -9 and add that to 4 times 7. Then we'll do 3 times 2 and add that to 4 times -6. When we multiply and then add all those, we're going to get a matrix of 1, -25, 10, 29, 1, and -18. Alright, let's look at the matrix 3, -9, 2, 5, 7, 6 times 2, -1, 3, 4. So when we look at this, we have the dimensions of 2 rows by 3 columns, and then we have 2 rows by 2 columns. So the inner two dimensions here do not match. That means we cannot multiply. The columns does not equal the rows of the other matrix. That's what has to happen so we can multiply. So we cannot multiply these two matrices. Alright, for this one, we're going to multiply the first row by the column of the other matrix. So when we do that, we're going to get x plus 2y minus z, and that's going to be equal to 1. You do the same thing. So 1 times x, 3 times y, 2 times z. That's how we got this, and that's equal to 7 on the other side. 2 times x, 6 times y, 1 times z, and that's equal to 8. And then you could solve. Alright, let's do this example. So we have 0, -1, 1, 0, and we're multiplying that by 4, -3, -2, 5. So it is a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2, so these two dimensions do match. So when we find the solution, it will be a 2 by 2 matrix. So we're going to take 0, -1 and multiply that by 4, -2. So 0 times 4, -1 times -2. And we're going to add those two things together. Then we're going to do 0 times -1 times -3. 0 times -3, -1 times 5. And we're going to add those two things together. We're going to do 1 times 4 plus 0 times -2. That's going to be this element here. 1 times -3 and 0 times 5. And once we multiply and add all those together, we're going to get 2, -5, 4, -3. Make sure you answer your survey questions and come in with any questions you have tomorrow.